Cool, man.
Hi, it's 1975 and welcome to Elite Dangerous on the Xbox. Today I've got a 1v1. This is me in my meme of a Corvette versus Serial Killer OG's Corvette. This happened during the rain event. I actually did some fighting in my Corvette. I ended up, if you watch my rain video again, you'll see me involved in a fight with TOC in my Corvette, which is very unusual. I actually helped Selfish One get a little speed boost towards the station at some point, and I did get torpedoed by Selfish One in my Mamba. How he always torpedoes me. It's like, oh, I'm so bad when it comes to evading torpedoes. It's just, oh, terrible. Now I have always said I'm not a big ship guy. I don't very often get this thing out, and I don't very often fight 1v1s in it. I'm not going to make the standard Corvette video 1v1, you know, overly dramatic music, the heroic music, the I'm so amazing, look at me in my Corvette, probably reverse skiing a lot. No, I don't go in for that style of video. I don't go in for much big ship combat. I actually find big ship combat on YouTube to be a little bit on the dull side. I find big ship combat to play a little bit on the dull side. Scooby's not going to like me saying that, but anytime a fight can go on for more than 20 minutes, I used to, like, when I played Call of Duty, I was very much a team deathmatch kind of person, or a search and destroy kind of person, because I like quick hits. I didn't like domination gameplays, because even though you could rack up hundreds of kills and like, it's just too long, too boring. You don't want to know. I wouldn't watch a YouTube video of like a big long gameplay like that. I much preferred the quick wham bam, thank you ma'am, a few rounds of search and destroy, a nice quick TDM. And I think that's still my mindset, because whenever I have a PvP fight in a Corvette, I'm like, oh, is it still going? Oh, hasn't it ended yet? Now, lucky for me, I did remember this time to try and sneakily reload whenever I could, even though, like, this is early in the fight. You'll see me, like, it's not much ammo I get for this reload, but it's worth doing a few reloads at this point. Now, these time codes I've put in on cuts aren't realistic, but it's just how it felt.
Day 2.
Now, it was no disrespect to my opponent. Serial Killer OG is a fun guy to fight, and it was an entertaining fight, him fighting my ridiculous meme of a Corvette. It's a meme because of this. It has...
It's over 9,000!
Yeah, it has over 9,000 shield strength, which is kind of stupid and ridiculous. It's not also sensible. You're better off with lower shields and more resistances than my ridiculously crappy resistances and ridiculous mega jewel shields. But I use it as a ramming tool. Of course I do, because I do every ship I fly. And I actually bumped into Dragonstorm when he was coming into the station in his Viper Mark IV on my way out in this, and left him on 40% odd hull. So yeah, this thing, when it rams, it rams. And in fact, when I ran out of ammo, I actually had only one choice but to win this fight based on just ramming the last 50% of the hull off. But like I say, big ship combat is not for me. It just feels like it takes forever. It feels like it takes days.
Day 3.
And I mean, Scooby did point out earlier tonight that our longest fight has been in when we had 2 smalls, but that's because he attacked me when I had fixed weapons on my Viper 4, and he was in an annoying courier with pulses, which couldn't do me enough damage, and I was struggling to hit him because he was orbiting me and flying like a lunatic. So yes, that fight was the longest fight we've ever had, but you know, eventually I did catch him with a ram, and that just ended it in like a one-hit wonder. You don't get one-hit wonder Corvette fights. It's a war of attrition. I know why certain players are attracted to this and find it fun, but for me, I just felt like I should really stick an intermission in, because intermission. Oh, sorry. Where was I? Oh, yeah. you know, I feel like I should stick an intermission in because these fights go on for so long. They just, man, it's just not for me. I like my smalls, I can cope with mediums, but bigs, it's just such a war of attrition. It takes so long. I mean, but don't listen to me. Everyone knows that, you know, I am a particularly space mad nutter. So, you know, maybe don't listen to me. If you love the Corvette, enjoy the Corvette. It's just not my kind of thing. It's not my cup of tea. But all in all, the rain event was a really fun event, and Serial Killer was a good dude to fight against. It was all GG's, no soul. It was a fun 1v1, kind of a ridiculous 1v1. I actually did the best I've ever done at cancelling banks, I think, so, you know, I should be happy about that. The fight just went on and on and on, and it felt like it lasted a while. I don't think it helped with me totally running out of ammo and having to rely on rams for the last bit, but I'm going to say that's all. Thanks for watching here, and I'll leave the rest of this clip playing out. It did go on a while. I have made one more cut to it just to reduce it down a bit. I mean, you see them on YouTube all the time, 20-minute, 25-minute Corvette battles, if not longer, and I'm like, I skipped the end and see who won. Anyway, that's all. Thanks for watching.
One eternity later.
There's super boys. You know, little Corvette. He's right there. Got him again. I got him again.
Let me check that.
Hey, super blades.
Yeah, it's party.
Under attack.
Super blades. You see this man I got.
Let's go through this flat man. Nice. Very good. Fucking very.